What's up, fourth graders? Welcome to chapter 2 of math. This chapter is fabulous because we talk all about multiplication. I'm pretty sure this chapter is going to be a slam dunk. It's going to be really fun. This chapter is all about multiplication, and I love multiplication. So something that you might want to keep practicing is your multiplication facts, because it's going to help you so much in this lesson and throughout the rest of the year. So today we're talking about multiplication comparisons, and our I can statement is I can relate multiplications to words. Whoop. To get a nice little, bucket in there, little basket. All right. Here is our first question today about multiplication. It said Phoebe had $9. So we're going to circle our $9, our 9, and we know that they're dollars. It says Lola had 4 times as many as Phoebe. So here is something so important we're going to need for the rest of the lesson. So we're going to circle our 4, but times as many. This is a key word. We're going to be using times as many as a lot in this lesson because we're changing multiplications into words and words into multiplication. All right. So Phoebe had $9. Lola had 4 times as many. How many dollars does Lola have? So we need to figure out how many Lola has. So we know Phoebe has 9, and we know Lola has 4 times as many. So times, the word times means that we multiply. So we say 9 times and 4. She had 4 times as many. All right, for those who know their multiplication facts, 9 times 4 is, or you can do the nines trick. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I put my 4th finger down. That's 30. And then on this side is 6, 36. So that means that Lola had $36. Very nice. Okay, so this is just showing you multiplication in word forms, and we changed it to number form. Let's keep practicing this skill. So that was our first one. Let's do our example number 2. So if I had this statement, let's talk about this first. If I have 15 equals 3 times 5. How could I write in word form 15 equals 3 times 5? Well, let's write 15, as we know. So in this particular one, we don't actually, anytime there's a number, we don't actually have to write out the number like we were doing in word form, right? So I'll say 15, and anytime we see the equal sign stands for the word is, okay? 15 is, and how would we say 3 times 5? We could write 3, the word times out, times 5. Okay, that's one way to write this problem in words. We have our 15, anytime you see equal sign, it means the word is, and then 3, we wrote out the multiplication times 5. How I would love you to write this problem, though, this is great. This is if you want to do great work, but if you want to do slam dunk, awesome work, I like, same thing, 15, once again, is for the equal, 3 times as many as 5. So it just sounds better if we say 3 times as many as 5 rather than 3 times 5. Will I accept 3 times 5? 100%. Is this a little bit better? Yeah. So something cool about multiplication is we could also change the numbers around. We could say 15 is 5 times as many as 3. Or we could change 15 is 5 times 3. Because you can do 3 times 5, 5 times 3, they're the exact same thing because multiplication and addition both work that way. So we took our number form and we changed it into word form. We don't have to write out the numbers, which is great. Let's talk about if we did the opposite. What if I gave you numbers and asked you to change them into words? This, in my opinion, is actually a little bit easier. But, so example number 3. If we had 21 is 7 times as many as 3, okay? This time they gave it to us in words. 21 is 7 times as many as 3. How could we change that into numbers? Well, let's just pull what we know. We pull down our 21. 21. We know that is stands for equal. We pull down our 7. 21 equals 7. We know times is just times, multiply, as many as 3. We're going to pull our 3 over here. And that's it in number form. So 21 equals 7 times 3. You could have said 21 equals 3 times 7 too. But that's it. I like to follow what it tells you. 21 is equals 7 times and 3. Okay? Pretty simple, right? Let's try another one of these. All right, example number 4. If we had 6 times as many as 2 is 12. So this one, we just wrote the opposite direction. So once again, let's just take it and make this words into numbers. So we take our 6, bring it down. Times we know is multiply times. 6 times as many as, I'm going to pull my 2 over, 2. We know that is stands for equal, and we just bring our 12 over, 12. So 6 times as many as 2 is 12 is the same thing as 6 times 2 equals 12. We're interchanging between words and numbers. This helps us with word problems that we're going to encounter later in this chapter. All right, we're going to do one more of the opposite way, and then I'm going to give you your first pause problem, okay? So, I think that was 4, so this would be 5. If I'm off on my examples, I'm sorry, I never remember. All right, so if we had, let's do 5 times 4 equals 20. If we wanted to write this in words, we would just write it how it sounds. We once again write our 5. We could do the simple way, times 4 equals is 20. Easy. Remember, if we want to do it the slam dunk method, we would say 5 times as many as 4 is 20. Fabulous. All right, let's give you your first pause problem and see how you do. I bet you'll hit it out of the park. Oh wait, that's baseball, just kidding, we're in basketball. All right, here is your first pause problem. Maybe we're on 6. All right, if I gave you, let's first do numbers into words. So if I had 18 equals 9 times 2. Pause this problem and put it into words. How would you write 18 equals 9 times 2? But I'm going to keep going. All right, I write my 18. My equal stands for is. Take down my 9 times. You could just write times, but I'm going to write times as many as 2. Perfect. I hope you got it right. Okay, for your second pause question, we're going to do the opposite. I'm going to give you words and you're going to change it into a problem. All right, here we go. All right. Last example. We're on 7. All right, if I gave you, that would be the same thing I was doing. If I gave you 8 times as many as 5 is 40. Pause this and go ahead and give me a number form. But I'm going to keep going. So I see my 8, pull down my 8. I see my times as many as 5. 5 is, I know, is equal, and then 40. 8 times 5 is 40, equals 40. All right, if you have any questions, this is where you put your questions in. It's going to be a slamming chapter, so see you guys tomorrow.